We're on this Rosetta retaining wall here, and we've got a foot of embedment, so that this wall is pushing all this load directly down into the hill. One thing you got to be sure to do with this stuff is to engage the heels, and it's super important that on the backside all these retaining wall units are like a big cleat, and it's got to make contact with the back of that block in front of it. And so Bo's going to bump it with the steel wrist there. What's that? The heel or whatever?
Yeah.
What about it?
Is your side over there, is it? Not that one, the other one? Be careful putting your fingers in.
Yeah, no kidding.
Should be clear.
This could come forward. This side, right side could come forward 1 inch. This side needs to come forward 3. Okay, that's engaged. This one needs like a half an inch. Push right in the center, there you go. That. Good. Good, cool, awesome. So you can see here, so something we got to make sure, and we will cut in, will be an under drain in here. And so to make sure all this clean stone, whatever water gets in here and gets out, we're going to cut in an under drain once we get this built up, or if we feel there's going to be a rain event prior. But we'll cut a trench out of here, we'll put a pipe in there, make sure any water that gets in here does get out. That is absolutely critical. So, but going well, great machines doing great stuff here, and great guys doing great stuff. Very cool. What's up, folks? Levi and I are going to go do an estimate at a shrub tear out job. So Levi's we're going to talk about what equipment we're going to need. We're going to walk our way. We're going to teach Levi how to create an estimate. We'll even do it in LMN here. So you ready, Levi?
Yeah.
Let's go to our first estimate for Levi Landscape.
I should have got my Levi's landscape soil on.
Oh yeah, you got to look professional going these things.
I got an almond landscape soil on.
That's pretty good. That might be the next best thing. All right, here we go, folks. Trucks are in, guys are in.
Dad, I can turn off the water.
No, we'll run out there and do it. We're not going to run through the beds. We've got one big mistake I made through here at the Vibe patio was not, Levi, don't step on any wet mulch, okay? Big mistake I made here was not installing irrigation when we put all this work in. Levi, there you go. Run around and get it now, buddy. Run.
What? How do I do it?
Here, right here. Turn it off. Come on, start turning it. There you go. Good job. Stay out of the mulch. Okay, now let's get to our estimate now that we know we're caring for our plants. But I should have put an irrigation system in here, and we will put one in eventually, but for now we're having to spend all this time. Uh-oh, that one didn't get watered, poor guy. Yeah, we'll have to get it tomorrow. Okay, let's go. Now this job here is an old farmer used to live here. And what an old cool farmhouse, slate roof, all that. But the old timer got older, well, things kept growing. So what we're being asked to do is do all the shrub tear out, Levi, right?
Yeah.
And so we need to go around and figure out how long we think it's going to take, what machines we're going to need, and also what we're going to do with the debris. Okay.
Are we going to take out like that big one?
Yeah, this great big monster one. So we'll need to think, what machine do you think we ought to bring to tear this stuff out?
The big excavator.
Okay.
I'll say the bobcat. Do you have a grapple for the bobcat?
Yep.
I'll say the bobcat with the grapple so you can like pick the bushes up.
Okay.
Then I think like a small dig switch. There's like
Okay.
a small dig switch would be like would be pretty good to refill some holes.
Yeah, okay. We'll need to add that into the contract or into the proposal if we need to do some grading correction. But that might be one of those things we talk and add it like a change order. So being as we don't really know what's going on without really just digging in there and getting covered in poison ivy and stuff, we may say, hey, look, this may need a couple $1,000 extra worth of dirt work to make sure water flows away from the house properly from all the years. Okay, does that make sense? And then for debris, they've got a great big old debris pile out back that we can take all this to. Okay, does that sound like a plan to you?
Yeah.
All right, now the thing is, how long do you think that will do or take with an operator on the excavator and then a guy on the skid steer taking it back to the burn pile out back? So now that's the thing to think about. Do you think
people?
You think we'll need 4 people?
No, Dad, like you, me, Hudson.
Well,
Zeke.
we'll just consider you, Hudson, and Zeke as the people. I'll just be there to make sure everything goes okay. Does that make sense?
Because like we don't hit the house or anything.
Right, exactly. Okay. So we'll think about that, and then we'll go home and build an estimate in LMN, okay?
So, Dad,
All
think
right.
that might take.
Okay, and then the next thing we do, Levi, is we get in company cam.
Okay.
And we're gonna start a project here, and you are going to, you can go around and take pictures of all. So we're gonna hit the photo app, okay. And so now you can take pictures of all the area you think we should document. And then you can share that with Hudson at SIP Landscaping so he knows what this job is going to look like when he gets here. And he doesn't even have to do a site visit that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so start taking pictures of stuff you think he needs to know about. And then I'll show you what we can do with that, okay?
Okay.
So start taking pictures.
So, like, I'm going to take a picture, like, what, like, size bushes? Like, those, like, medium bushes around the house, or, like?
Yeah.
So then I'm just going to take, okay. And then, there was like a medium size one. Then this side is, okay. Where's the camera?
And so now Levi has photos that he can share with his friend Hudson.
And maybe Zeke.
And now Levi, you only took 3 pictures, man. I would take more photos if I were you.
Dad, you just got me out of it, so.
No, you switched over to the video function, and we didn't need to take a video function. Okay.
Okay. Dad, I'm gonna go to
Oh man, butterflies must have been together in the trades. Whoa.
Dad, I'm gonna go to the back side and see.
We're at the next property. Levi, go ahead. This is ready to be documented with company cam here. Let's actually make sure the lens is clean. Hold on, which it's not. All right, now Levi, be looking and thinking about how long is it going to take to tear all this stuff out. And again, what machines do you want to bring? So Levi, one thing, when we see a light pole like this, there's an electric line running to this. So we need to be sure when we yank this thing out, that we explain to the client that, hey, we're not responsible for this electric line. And then this downspout line in here, when we yank up the shrub here, we're not responsible for damage to the downspout line, right? So, yeah. All right, so, yep, there you go. You're going to take photos of everything you think is important there.
I took a photo of that.
Yep.
So, like,
Yep, let's stand back here.
Wondering.
And there's nothing in back, just this here, right? Yep.
Nothing.
We're going to take out these 2 shrubs here.
Okay.
You get a picture of them?
Yeah.
Okay. And so one of the things in a company cam that we can do is when he takes that photo, we can draw over it. We could say, hey, take out this tree, but not this tree, so forth and so on. And it's really, really handy. Levi's going to send this via text to his friend that is going to help him estimate this job and be in good shape. Yeah, we got to take out that shrub there, Levi. Good call, the one by the road. And in case you can't tell, we know the property owners, and unfortunately the old man that lived at the farm has passed away. We'd see him on his way to Fisher's to eat lunch almost every day. But Almond HQ is right there, right? So we also got great logistics here. So Levi, do you have the information you feel you need?
Yeah, I got one pixel of that and one pixel of the one by the road.
Okay, cool. Well, I think we're in great shape to go home, get on the laptop, and put an estimate together. How about that?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Levi and I here at the kitchen table tonight doing this estimate. And so what we're putting in here is, I want to focus, foreman. We're going to put on the farmhouse there 10 hours on that job. And all of that stuff in here. So what are we going to account for on this thing? We're going to figure on having the mini grapple on there on the ditch width. So we've got the foreman right here, 10 hours is what we're going to figure. That's man hours. So we'll be there for 5 hours doing this demo. And this is a special thing. We'd bid them everything fatter than that, kind of a 1 day minimum kind of thing, but this is a special circumstance. Construction tools here, so we're planning on that being 1 day, and what that is, that's a fund that we account for buying, a few $1,000s every year worth of shovels and rakes and come-alongs and all that kind of stuff. And so that's figured out at, I think, $30-40 per day cost per crew. And so we just go through and we fill everything out, and then we tell, LMN what we want to charge for all that stuff. And it helps us figure that out too, by the way, and go there. So then we get to a point where it can spit out a price for us. So now we're in where we're going to put in the client notes, and this is what they're going to see. So again, this is for a friend, so we're going to keep it simple but still clear, right? Removal of shrubs around farmhouse and dispose of on burn pile. No reclamation of beds or lawns. So we're not going to do any lawn repair. We're not going to do any bed rebuilding or reclamation. Anything else I can think of in the meantime. Then we're going to go over to print reports, and then that'll send it in, and it'll go to the portal, and our client will see it, and then they can approve it from there. We also, through this, can make this a standard template for when I want to click up demo work. It can bring up all the other information as well as any verbiage or terminology I want always in the client notes section. So then it's always faster to put together proposals. Now I've opened up our templates here, and what we've got is concrete work, demolition work, hardscape, brick edging, like Molder style there, shout out Molder. Patio cleaning, hardscape paver and wall construction, we got all that stuff. But we're gonna click on the demolition work here, and that's gonna bring up all of our stuff. And then from here, it's got all the items in it that we're wanting to consider, right? So grapples and saws and subcontractors for tree removal or concrete sawing or whatever. And then when I hit the save changes, I just hit save change. It'll take me over to the main page, but it's going to show all our pricing, and I try to keep that out of here. But that's that. It makes building estimates so easy. And again, it's based off of when you build your budget, what you say you want to pay yourself, what your rent is, all that kind of stuff. This is how you price jobs properly. Now we're doing 811 call here. We're doing online, and we're doing our locate requests here, which is awesome. And it's showing everything we got going on there. Now all the utilities be marked public only, right? Gas line, electric, that kind of stuff, right? What's up, folks? We're on our demolition job here. Got to get the Osmo right. There we go. And we're going around. We're going to poke around here, just make sure there's not like a post or a gas meter. Now we call 811, of course, but we're going to look around in here and look under and just make sure there's nothing in here that we plow that excavator bucket in here. We're not going to do more damage, right? So that would be tragic, to say the least. Gosh darn this Osmo, whatever it is. Sorry, folks. But we're gonna look up in here and just really kind of make sure. I don't see anything. So we're gonna grab it with the steel wrist here.
To make sure there aren't any beehives in it.
Yeah.
And you hit it with a stick.
That's your beehive check?
Yeah.
And the biggest swarm of bees comes out and gets you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there we go. So now we're in good shape. No bees? No posts or anything, right? Okay, that's good. All right, good check. Here we go. Let's yank this thing out. Now our game plan is we're going to yank these ones out by the road first to make room for our dump truck and trailer to pull right in here, and then we'll load it out that way. Perfect. Here we go.
Where's Zeke? My dad is over there getting out some shrubs. Zeke over there eating, what's it called? A honey stick?
Yep. No one else brought a snack bag, so I just decided to bring a few granola bars, and you have to pay for it.
So you're just gonna walk right there, folks.
Folks?
Okay, okay. Dad, want me to get that off?
So we moved a ton of assets over here. Yep, and here's this. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. Now I can do this. All right, Levi, let's dump it. Let's go. That's the root ball stump. Boys are okay. Take it down. Oh, there it goes. Oh, all right. So we're getting through it. Had a lunch or a dinner break. I'm yanking out some shrubs here. We're continuing on. What's up, folks? Here on this Rosetta wall that's wrapped up. Turned out awesome. Got great embedment. We're able to place our soils and track them in on the slope here. Got all our ECM everywhere, erosion control mat. And this is swaled behind the wall, so water pushes around all the way, pushing out and around, not just stalling up above the wall. looking really good. So yeah, love these projects. I love building retaining walls with this stuff. It's so fun. It gets me excited for that monster job we're doing here in a few weeks. So yeah, nice project, really cool. Okay, Levi, what'd you find?
This and there.
Yeah, look at that. So once we got the shrubs out, you see what's going on, which is why you always want to explain to your clients the potential for add-ons or change orders or whatever. Crazy groundhog holes. Groundhogs throwing dirt up on the house. That's not good. This old clay tile right here, that was a downspout at one point. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, look at that. So we're getting it out. It's coming out pretty good. I need to get a real deal grapple for this thing, so we can just grab like a big rock grapple. I know everybody's got the CMPs, they're the cool ones to have, but we need to get one purchased here for this thing. So, but those old cedars, old junipers are coming out awesome. They're just ripping and yanking. So we're moving and grooving. Hey folks, what's up? We're digging. We are finally getting to the great drainage project. The Almond Canal here. Pap on a shovel here. And yeah, we're having a good time. All this beautiful dirt, man, oh man. Pap, what almond landscapism are you correcting here?
That's a good question.
Nobody here knows how to use it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, you know. Don't know what those numbers do. Digging out here, looking good. And I don't know, Mark, are we gonna get out where the dozer can do it, or do you think we should just hoe the whole thing?
I would try to hoe it as much as you could.
Cool.
Put the final slope on it. You might do that with the dozer.
Yeah, to move the dirt. Yeah, fair enough. Good call, Pap. He is the dirt master. So we're getting there. Plans have changed again. I think what we're going to do actually is I'm going to put a 24-inch pipe or 12 or something buried across here. We'll still swale it for, you know, the worst case scenarios, and then go to open flow out there. I think that's what we're going to do. So, what's up, folks? So here we are on. We ended up getting drain pipe. Ended up putting drain pipe in there. It's a so much nicer effect. And I'll show you the rest of this here. But overdug a little bit, but we'll get some soil around that. Won't be a big deal. Messed up. We actually green stripe pipe. We like that green stripe to be on top. Seems silly, but it's a little thing. And then we got this again. Overall, what we're gonna do is set this thing up so that we'll put a catch basin in here eventually, but we'll rip wrap the heck out of this. What overwhelms this pipe, we will allow to pass over this here. We're not sweating that, but then we got our line set through here. We string line it to stay nice and straight, and then we'll get some erosion control measures through here as well. Looking pretty good.